everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio, and I'm here to do this week's hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 8 hosted by Amy. Amy is Crafty Cat 7212 on YouTube. She is Crafty Cat 72 on Instagram and Crafty Cat USA on Etsy. And this challenge means this is the 8th time she's done it. And this challenge happens to be subscriber picked prompts, whatever. She asked everybody to submit some prompts. She puts them in a bag. The idea is she will pick 2 prompts each week for 25 weeks. And at the end of that time, if you did produce 2 pieces of ephemera, you would have 50 pieces. So this week, I think this would be like week 15, I think, because she picks 2 a week. So what we've got here is week 20, or prompt number 29 is neutral colors, can you tell? And prompt 30 is hidden paperclip, which I'm not real great at, so we're gonna have to think on this one. Neutral colors is easy for me because you can make a tag, you can decorate an envelope, you can make anything neutral. You can make a ruffle, for all that matters. But what we're gonna do is make what I love are accordion type pockets. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna move these aside. And what I did was I picked out some neutral fabrics, some neutral scrap papers, looks like a coffee filter, craft paper. These are all neutrals that I found either in my stack over there or in my drawer or in my neutral folder. But what I did have is I have been busy printing from my Colorpendium. I love it. Thank you, Louisa Heinzel. From my Colorpendium on the backs of papers that I don't like. And so what I have is, well, this one I do love, and I don't know why I picked that out. But anyways, so all you need for this is you can make these any size you want. And it's kind of like making you fold it in almost the same manner as a coin envelope. Let me see if I have one to show you. Okay, so I do. So these are what I had over in my stash. These are made out of craft paper. So we're gonna make one of these. And they're all different sizes based on the size of your piece of paper. Okay. So I thought we would make one. This one's just made out of a piece of kind of cream colored paper. So I thought we'd make one out of this paper, which is on the back of this, which I didn't like. So easy enough. And I think I want to make, do I want to make a short wide one, or do we want to make a long? Let's make a short wide one. How about that? So basically, these are so easy. You simply fold this in and fold this in. That's kind of how you start it. What I do is I try to keep it within the width under 5 1/4 inches, because if I put it on a page, my pages are about 5 1/2 inches. So if I take this and I fold it, say to here, wherever that is, just take it, fold it, okay? Then I want this one to be less. So let's make this about 5. That would be perfect. Okay? And you just fold that. That's how easy this is. And then what we're going to do is we're going to glue this. So let's see, we can take any glue. I'm going to use my wet glue. And the key here when you're doing these, so that when you put things in the pockets they don't get stuck, is to glue an inside here and the outside here. So we want to put a line of glue right here. And we want to put a line of glue right here. And you'll see when they overlap why that works. It holds it together so things won't get stuck. So then when you do this, if you can see, you're gluing this to here and this to there. So it's really closing that up pretty well. And you do want to make sure that you don't glue your piece shut. So I'm just checking to see if any glue seeped out of that, the seam that we have here. And I don't feel any at all in there. I guess it just happened outside. Okay. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to fold it in half. Okay, like this. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and punch. I'm going to use my tab punch, and I want to punch. I'm going to mark it because I'm kind of OCD like that. So if I take it and it's 5 inches, I want about 2.5. So right around there. And let's do the other side real quick too. 2.5, right around there. That just gives me an idea of the center. And I want to put this in here. Oh, I can't see it that way. Can I see? Oh, you know what? Open it up, Tommy. Open it up. Sheesh. Okay, so I'm just looking for the mark that I don't think you can see it, but I can see it. And I want it centered. About. It doesn't have to be exact. Okay? So if you do that, they should all be in the same size. Okay, I was hesitant to do that because sometimes if the glue's not dry on this inside thing, that won't work. Okay, so we've got our thumb notch. And guess what? We are almost done. All you're going to do is run a line of glue right here. And I just kind of squiggle it like this. Yep. And then just fold it down. And then these two are stuck together right here. Okay? Easy enough. And then we just want to decorate. But you know that I don't usually decorate anything, but we're going to do it anyways. I'm thinking I just want to take some of these scraps and I'm wondering, this is from my lace. Oh, I really like this. I like this one right here. Let's find a ruler. And oh, I love that. How about we could make another pocket right on here, right on the front. What do you think of that? Okay, I think I like it, but I think I want to do this. So I want to reinforce it a little bit. Let's see if we put this here. Okay. And then we want to okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's glue this piece down. Ooh, I like that color too, but I really do like this outside. And I'm only going to put a pocket on one side because normally when you put this in a journal, I have my idea journal always sitting right over here on the windowsill. So when you put it in a journal, okay, you normally would glue this down and then you can put a tab or something here to open it up. Okay, so I'm not going to decorate the back side because I'm not sure if that's how I'm going to use it or not. So we'll just kind of decorate the front. Since it's neutral, we should be able to put some neutral embellishments on there. Okay, let's see what we want to do. We want to make our pocket. So I also want to cut a notch in that. And then because we're going to glue that on, let's go ahead and distress this top edge. Okay, I love it. Okay. And all we need to do is glue 3 sides. So always put your thumb on the side you don't want to glue. Then we're going to just put that right down there. Okay, we've got our pocket. How easy was that? Now we should be able to make a ruffle. I have an idea. What do we want to, ooh. And you can make a ruffle out of anything, really. Like, if you just, see what I'm doing here? I'm just kind of making a quick ruffle. Just a small one. Right? But I love this, so I don't want to cover that up. Let's put it right here on the side. I like it. So what I'm going to do is put a little dot of glue in each little spot. You could sew this, but I am not going to stop the camera to sew. We're just going to glue it. And really, it only takes just a smidge of glue to hold these little ruffles down. Okay, and then we should be able to just put that right there. Love it. Okay, and what else can we add? You know what I did is I cut out a bunch of, I don't know where I put them. I cut out a bunch of moths that were on a page that's been sitting over here forever that we could use. Oh, I like that one. This one's bigger though. Look at the size of that one. I don't know what I was thinking to print something like that. I kind of like this because it's in between. It looks more like a butterfly, sort of. So I kind of like that. And then let's get some labels or something. Let's see, words. We don't want words because I don't know where it's going to go or whatever. But we can put labels on. Ooh, I like this. Talk about neutral. I like that. And I'm not sure that I'm going to do any more than just that because, again, I don't know where this is going to end up. So let's, and all of these can be put on with my glue stick. So let's get my glue stick and let's distress them because I am an inker. This one doesn't need much because the color goes all the way out to the edge. We'll just put a little cluster on here with this moth-fly, butter moth, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and I think with a cute little, now I'm right-handed, so I tend to put things on the right. I wonder if I should change that up a little bit. I kind of like it over here on the right. Isn't that terrible? I think because we put the ruffle over here, I like it. If that goes in the middle, and this goes right here, or right there, or up under there. Well, I want to put this down there, so okay, we're going to put this right here. We're going to put this wherever it goes down. So if this goes here, we want to put this one right, say there. Good. And that one will go right there. I like it. I love it. But I have an idea. What if we do a little tiny bit, a tiny bit of embossing? I have, this is regular gold. This is Queen's Gold. A Versamark. I think we'll have to use a Versamark pen just to, because I've already got it put together. Okay. Okay, let's move that stuff. And we want to, this is what I'm thinking. I want to outline our butterfly in gold. And then I'm going to do his body gold. And maybe his head, and these little, whatever they are, antennae or whatever. Now let's see if I have enough on there to hold the gold. I don't know if I do or not. We're soon going to find out. Oh, we do. I love it. Okay, now what I need to do is carefully move all of this to the side so we can heat this up. I put my heat gun away the other day. So I'm going to put you on mute while I do this. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm going to try and hold it up so you can see. If you can, there you go. You can kind of see it when I tilt it, that the outline is in gold. I love it. Okay, there's our little neutral. And you know what I have? Somewhere. I have, okay, so I have these like neutral kind of cards. So you see how they would just fit right in there. And then we can put something else right in here. What can we put in there just to show you? How about another little envelope? I mean, there's a lot of space in here if you put this in a journal. So there you go. These would be good to mass produce too. So easy. Okay, so the next one on Amy's list is hidden paper clip. So I have to think about that for a minute. So I'm going to go clean this embossing stuff up and some of my scraps and think about that a minute, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back with a paper clip idea. I thought, oh my gosh, let's make paper clip tabs for this journal that we're working on. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put this aside. What I did is I went out to my computer and I printed, this is 110 pound cardstock. I printed a neutral on the back and a design here. And I didn't pick one that the design was going a specific direction because I thought, let's just, when we decorate them, it will already have a design on it. So basically what I did is I cut off, this was an 8.5 by 11, and this right here is 8.5, okay, by 9. I cut 2 inches off here, okay. So with our 9, and we want the design up, if you know, whatever design you're going to be the outside of your paper clip, we want that facing up. We want to put it at here at 9 inches. And then we have some scoring that we need to do, and this is going to help us fold it. Let me see, am I in camera? Yes. I'm right-handed, so it's kind of tough. So our first score, let me see. Okay, our first score is going to be at 2 inches. So we're going to make a score right at 2. Okay, and the next one is going to be at 4.5. Okay, and then the last one at 8.25. So right here. Okay, and then what we want to do is we want to take this, we don't want to turn it, we want to just flip it this way, and we want to score it at 6.5, like right here. And you'll see why we do that in just a minute. Okay, so now we've got all of our score lines. I'm gonna see if I can hold it up so you can see it. So you can see those score lines, okay? And then we can put our scoreboard away. Okay, and we need our cutter. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make page tabs. Gotta see how I'm cutting here. Okay, I'm gonna do it on this side because I can see the lines. We're going to make page tabs that are 1.5 inches wide that will go off the side of a page. So we want to have our score lines going this direction, okay, horizontal, and we want to go 1.5 inches right here. Let me see if I want to do, yeah, I guess 1.5 inches would work. Okay, like this. And let's make another one 1.5 inches. And in this book that I have, I've got 3 signatures, so I'm going to go ahead and fold and try to make 4. 1 for my idea book and 3 to go in my journal, my signatures. So we want 1.5 inches. That makes our 3. And then the last one, 1.5 inches. 4. And then I'm going to make one, oh no, let's just make another 1.5 inches. And then I can use this for something else at another time. Okay, so we ended up out of that sheet of paper, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, we got 5, okay? And then basically, we want 2-inch paper clips, and we need okay. Ooh, I need to get some big paper clips. Okay, so we want to look at our score lines, and we know that if you have a mountain, you want to fold it, like make it a valley, and any valleys we want to make a mountain. So we want to take this fold, this score line, and we want to fold it like this, okay? And this one we want to fold like this. This one, however, we need to fold in because that's a valley. We want to make it a mountain. And then this one is a mountain and we want to make it a valley. So that's how we want to fold them. And it does help if you burnish them. Just it makes the whole thing go together a lot easier. Okay, and then what what you're going to do is you want this to kind of look like this. I originally learned this from, I think it was Lollapalooza. I think that's where I learned it. I'm not positive, but anyways, okay, I gotta figure this. Okay, so this is where our paper clip is gonna go. Okay, so this right here is where our paper clip is gonna go, like this, and then this will come down and this will come up. And because it stops right here, this is what forms our tab, okay? So all we need to do at this point is just glue this all together, okay? This is the only part that we're not gonna glue right here. So we wanna put our paper clip right there. I'm gonna use Bearly Art, okay? And the first thing I'm gonna do is this side. You can use if you're concerned about the paper clip, you can use a metal glue. I usually just put glue on it. Okay. And I need the paper clip to go right to the bottom of this fold here. Okay. So then I'm going to hold that down. And now I want to glue this down here and this up. So what I'm going to do is glue all of this right here. And I am going to just glue around the outside here, just to be sure. Okay. I'll glue that to there. And then we want to glue this little piece up. And I already have glue down here, so I just need to glue on this piece right here. Like so. And you want to make sure that you give it time to dry, give the glue some time to dry. And then let me show you how this is going to go on, and then we'll do another one and decorate. But basically, because the paper clip stops right there, this becomes our tab piece. So when you put it on a page, okay, like this, it stops right there. So this becomes a tab. See it? Because of the way we folded it, the paper clip stops right there. So if you were going to make this a tab and you want a word on it, like to separate something, you could put a word right here or something like that. Okay, so let's do another one. See if I get this right, if I get this folded right. Okay, so we want to, this one has to come this way, this way, this way, and this way. Yes, like that. And I made the bases of these all the same color cardstock. I just wanted to use one sheet. Because I want them all to match. We'll decorate them different, okay? So then if you lay this out, okay, it looks like this. And this is where our paper clip is gonna go, okay? So we're gonna take our paper clip and we're gonna put it in here. And we're only gonna put it down to the fold line, okay? And the first thing we want to do is glue this part down. You could use, I guess PVA glue might work as well, but I know this Bearly Art glue works. I also use my mixture glue, which you all know is art glitter glue with tacky glue together. Works pretty good. Okay, we're going to take this and we're going to just make sure our paper clip is straight. Okay. And then we want to glue our paper clip part. And I'm putting a little glue on the paper clip, so hopefully it'll grab there. And I don't want the glue seeping out like on my mat or anything, but I want to have enough glue in there where I know it's going to hold, because if it's going to be used as a tab, it's going to be coming on and off, or it will get used and touched and whatever. So, okay. And then we want to put this down and press really good. We want to press this down onto our paper clip and then do this end right here. Okay. Like that. You really should let these dry. So there we've got our two clips, and again, they will only go on as far as, like, put that on as far as that paper clip goes. So there's one. Let's say we put one on a different signature, but there's two, so you see how they stick out. Okay. So let's see what we have for decorations. Maybe I'll hold off and do these after. I have my pocket here with different things in it. Let me see if we have anything to decorate with. Oh, and remember, you decorate both sides. You could make a top paper clip too and make top tabs. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. Okay, let me rethink this a minute. Okay, we could make top tags, right? Like this. Oh my gosh, yes. And then you could put a really pretty flower on there that would fit. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make one top because I may or may not use it in this journal, but let's do it, right? So we know that this is 1.5 inches wide. Where's my ruler? So we want this to be no more than 1.5 inches. So am I in camera here? Yes. Okay. So if I go like this, 1.5 is going to take us right about there. So I think I can go out just a smidge. Okay. And then let's do a smidge here too. Okay. Then we will take a little bit off the top. And I'll be honest, I think I want it a little skinnier, if I can get it a little skinnier. I think I like it. Okay, I want to go ahead and distress this. You could also round the edges of these, the corners, if you want. Oh my gosh, I love that. I absolutely love, love, love. And on the outside here, we can just use a glue stick, I think. Let's put that on with the glue stick. That. Oh, I love it. I was just looking to see if I had something to put on the other side, but I'm not too concerned about decorating the other side right now. So basically, this is it, people. This is my paper clip, and I love it. Look at that. Oh, love it. Okay, we're going to call that a wrap. I will decorate the other one and make those other ones after. Let me clean this up and we will recap what we did. Okay, so to recap, I think I kind of cleaned everything up a little bit. The first thing we did for our challenge this week was neutral colors, and for neutral colors we made this, let me pull these out. We made this accordion style pocket, okay? And we added a pocket on the front. So I had taken just some generic cards and stuck them in there so you could see what that looked like. And then we have a pocket in the front, so you can just stick a little something in the front. So that's what we made for our neutral colors. And then for hidden paper clip, ta-da! I love it. And I didn't decorate this side yet, but this is a paper clip tab. So our paper clip only goes up so far, so it will stick up above our page. Let me get it on and I'll show you how far. You can only push it down to there. So it sticks above the page. If you wanted to decorate it horizontally, you could make them tabs this way in your book as well. So we have this one too. I didn't decorate this one yet. Okay, so that's what we did for our challenge, our week 15 of the 50 Stack Challenge 8. Thank you so much, Amy, for hosting that. Thank you to my subscribers, past, present, and future. I appreciate y'all so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. Anyways, I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.